Hey guys, what's up? It is officially Vlogmas Day 1. So I am Nicole. I am the CEO of Social Me Solutions. We are a digital marketing company and we service clients in all things digital to take your brand beyond a double tap. So we are going to be doing a product review and unboxing of the Canon M50. So I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna give you guys all the reasons why I went with this one as an upgrade, what I started off with, and you know, what some of the pros and cons with that were, okay? Let's get started. This is my first time fully unboxing it because I wanted it to be pristine for the video. So cool, we got some manuals, all that good stuff. This is kind of what it looks like on the inside. Nicely packaged in there. Goodies. Ooh. We've got bubble wrap! Put that to the side for later. So I did already take the body out because I wanted to kind of see what it was looking like, how lightweight it actually was, if it was bulky in any way. So I did kind of check it out briefly. But now is the actual time that I'm gonna kind of like review it with you all. So I'm really excited about this right here because this is something that I didn't have on my old camera, which was actually a Canon Rebel T6. I'm actually using it to shoot some BTS right now. But I didn't have this aspect of the flip out multifunctional camera, which for videos and stuff like that, vlogging, that's definitely something that you want to have. So you can kind of just double check and make sure like, hey, what am I looking like while recording, right? So that's really important. Also, there's a distinct difference with the body of the T6 versus the M50 that I'm reviewing right here. It is so like lightweight. The body is extremely sleek. And of course, this is before we've actually put the lens on there. Next up, let's see what else is in this box. Okay, cool. So we have our charger piece here. Little lanyard to hold on to it. Now we're getting to some other goodies. Battery, of course. I think that's all we got in our box. I'm gonna get this out of the way. So with the M50 and a lot of, honestly, let me not say all. A lot of the Canons that I've looked at, whether it is the Rebel family, whether we're talking about the Canon Mark, whether we're talking about any of the different versions of Canons, you always can swap out lenses. And that's really what I also love because some of the cameras that I was comparing to the M50 did not allow you to swap out the lens. It was just a standard lens. You can zoom in and out. You know, some of them would do a lot of different functionalities with their lens capabilities, but you were still not able to use interchangeable lenses. Whereas with the M50, you are able to do so. I definitely thought that my Rebel lenses would be able to swap out on this camera, but I think that since this one is a sleeker body and it's just a little bit smaller, I don't think that that's possible. But the really cool thing is I could definitely always get a lens adapter, and with that you can still utilize lenses from an old camera or a different type of camera and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of people do that, but I will actually be giving this starter lens a shot because I've heard a lot of positive reviews on this lens. Again, not a lot of like crazy pieces or like anything that heavy that I need to put together. I mean, honestly, this is like less than 5 pieces for the actual M50 setup. And now let's get into why I purchased this camera over some of the others. I'm sure when you guys are out doing your research, you will see a lot of people leaning towards other video focused cameras or camera brands. When I was introduced to content creation and stuff like that, I was always told, you know, okay, you can use this brand for photos, you can use this brand for video. And starting off, I wanted a functional, easy peasy. I don't want to be having to deal with too much buttons and modifications and all that stuff. I like things as simple, clean, crisp images every time or video every time. So that's why I went with the Canon Rebel T6 my first go round. Now I'm looking for a bit more high quality and crisp imaging when I'm doing videos for myself and for clients as well. And of course, when you're just starting out, if you want to use your iPhone or whatever your cell phone of choice is, a lot of these cameras are high quality. They can perform at 4K quality with video footage, or the 1080p, which is like the next thing underneath 4K, and be just as fine. I wanted to get a upgraded camera so that I'm able to not only capture on my phone, but capture 4K video, which is not something that I was able to do with my Rebel. So that's number one. That was the major thing that I was looking for. I wanted a 4K capability camera. This camera also does 1080p. Another piece of why this was like a sell for me was because of the reviews as far as how long you can record in 4K, as well as the fact that I had the option of actually still having that autofocus. Some other cameras that I was comparing it to, it allows you to record in 4K, but it does not autofocus. It's just kind of manual, and like you have to kind of make sure you're still like in sync. Whereas with this M50, it makes sure to still give you all of those autofocuses that you would get in any other you know, quality of video while you're shooting. So that was another hard sell for me. The price point wasn't too bad. Depending on where you're looking, it could be anywhere ranging from, you know, $600, $650, no more than $700, which is definitely a bit smaller of it, tongue-tied, which is a smaller investment than some cameras that are $800 and up. So that's also really important for you to figure out, right? What is your budget? What are your must-haves? What are your do's and your don'ts? Some cameras, they talked about overheating. They talked about battery life when you're shooting in 4K. They talked about time limitations with 4K capability video shooting. So that's also really important. How long are you thinking about shooting in? All important questions that you should be asking yourself when you are looking to purchase a camera. But I am really excited about this one. I will be shooting Vlogmas with this camera, so you guys will be able to really see, you know, if it's quality or not. And hopefully in a few weeks I'll either say, hey, I kept it, or it went back, which I'm really hoping that I do get to keep it. And so that is my Vlogmas day one. Make sure you guys tune in for the rest of Vlogmas. If you want to learn more about myself, you can definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, comment below. What did you think about day one Vlogmas? What did you think about this product review? Do you guys want more of them? Do you want to just move on to more systems, more day in the life of an entrepreneur, and how I balance it? Let me know what you guys are excited most to see down below in the comments. Also, if you have an M50, I would love to hear your thoughts on how it's going. Did you upgrade your lens? How's the 4K video working out for you, and all that good stuff. You guys can definitely follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Nicole Brianna. You can follow Social Me Solutions as well on Instagram. And be sure to check out our weekly blog where we talk about all things digital and marketing.